favorites, the laughter of kids as they pull in their first fish at Baxter Auto Parts' free kids trout pond. Knowing we're prepared, thanks to outdoor survival expert Brett Stoffel, presented by your Western Washington Toyota dealers. And the pride that comes with entering our trophies in the Head and Horns competition, presented by Federal, Bushnell, Danner, Fort Knox, Ruger, Gerber, and Honda. This is your tradition. Make it a celebration. The Washington Sportsman Show, presented by Loophole. Join us January 23rd through 27th at the Washington State Fair Event Center in Puyallup. Find out more at thesportshows.com.
Don't let that burst pipe give you the blues. When that sink stops up, don't be sad. Call Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical. I'm Bobby Wagner. Stop freaking. Call Beacon at 1-800-FREAKIN'.
You are in control of the show. Choose your news on the Candy, Mike, and Todd Show.
All right, it's the game where the stories are fascinating. The points only matter to us, some more than others. Time for Choose Your News. We're going to give you a headline. You text your vote, Candy, Mike, or Todd, or something about the story to 98973. I love your creative text messages on the Online Trading Academy text line. Then be listening 406 for us to see if everyone else picked the same story you did. So right now, you are in total control of the show. Todd, you're up first. Your pitch for your story today.
Is this? You know, we do a lot of wacky stories here. This isn't wacky, and it's sort of an opinion of mine as well. I think even people who despise Tim Eyman should be very frightened about what it appears that our part-time Attorney General, full-time Speaker of the Governor's Office, Bob Ferguson, is doing to him, because I think it's a message to other political activists. It's not sexy, but in my judgment, it may be one of the scariest things I've ever seen. So if you want to hear that story, text Todd's story to 98973. Do I get to turn it to him, or you want to turn it to him?
No, you do whatever.
You sure?
Yep.
All right, I want to turn it to the man who dominates the contest. There is no contest. Mike Lewis, he's figured out the formula. He's got the clickbait down.
What are you, three?
Yeah, it was 3-1. I forget who the other person who won. Oh, that was me.
That would be you, Todd.
All right. Mike, you're up.
So, smartwatches are a handy way to track your fitness and your movement and your tasks and your goals. So in the abstract, it makes some sense that a hitman would want to use them. I mean, their job demands that they be very task and goal-oriented. But the counterpoint to this is that some jobs are not as appropriate for smartwatches as others.
Got it. How many people did I kill today? Hang on, I got to get my steps in. It's a good one. My story, emotional support animals make a lot of people very happy in hospitals. Children's Hospital here in Seattle has a lot of them coming in and out. But a brand new emotional support animal in Pennsylvania made some friends at an assisted living facility. Unfortunately, not everyone feels emotionally supported. I will tell you about Wally, the 4-foot emotional support alligator. So you can text Candy Marker Todd to 98973. Choose your news, something about the story, or one of our names, totally fine. 98973, the Online Trading Academy text line, and we'll find out 406 whose story was picked.
I have an inkling that I'm not going to win because I was a downer. You guys both brought fun-sounding stories, and I want to get all serious. With the protest going on downtown, can I open this up real quick before we
They're
go to
all
traffic?
Westlake, I think, right now.
So what's the goal? Okay, is it okay? We're gonna have a conversation about it. I would love to hear anyone who's ever been downtown and they're driving and they're doing their day and they're trying to get home from work and they have their opinion and they're driving along and thinking, you know what? I'm fine with oil. I'm fine with the tar sands pipeline. Did some research. I'm good with that. And then a protest comes out, blocks them so they can't get home. They miss taking their kid to their play. They miss seeing their spouse. Their drive takes extra long. They're stuck in traffic. They're stuck in this environment they don't want to be in. And as they're sitting there, they go, you know what? I really, I've had my mind changed. These guys, by locking me up against my will on a road I don't want to be on, keeping away from my family or my work or a hospital appointment, they done changed my mind. What's the goal? What's the tactic? Is it effective?
Well, so yes, it is. Actually.
You think it changes minds?
No. Listen for just a moment.
Yes.
Why are we talking about this now?
I have no idea what they're protesting. I'm talking about it because they're blocking traffic and they're being rude to people.
You referenced several protests before.
Right.
You know about these protests because they went out and demonstrated and did something. So if you're asking, are they trying to convince the 200 people who are sitting in cars angry, justifiably, that they can't get home or can't get to work or can't get to their appointment or can't go see their kids for that next hour or two, then yes, those people are absolutely not convinced. And in fact, the critical mass would tell you they may be convinced otherwise. But the rest of the media that's covering this, that's spreading whatever that message is, that's getting a message out to a whole bunch more people than the people tied up in traffic. That's why they do it.
Got it. All right, so those like me, like double my efforts to defeat you. We're not the ones that are being targeted. Tracy Taylor, tell us all about traffic protests included, brought to you by the Emerald Queen Casino.
It's definitely playing a part in why our drive through the downtown corridor has been a challenge for the afternoon. I'm looking at long lineups on 5th, on 2nd, also over on Denny and Mercer. I just got word from King County Metro that the West Seattle and Vashon water taxi will be in service on Monday for MLK Day. So again, that's great news for those of you that have traveled on the water taxi. Our drive on the downtown corridor, or actually on South 95 through the downtown corridor,